And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Formula F1 League. I am Chris, and I'm all by myself. There's no Quirky tonight, unfortunately. He has other commitments, so I'll be taking you through both of these races tonight. We go to Monza first for what is going to be a guaranteed first lap safety car, I'll tell you that much, and then followed by Spain, where hopefully it'll be less of a procession than the actual F1 tonight. As I said, my name's Chris the Average. A pleasure to join you as always, even if I'm a little bit coarse in the throat tonight, so if I'm not as energetic, please excuse that. But anyhow, we've got to begin somewhere, and that somewhere will be Italy, as we're just waiting for the final few players to choose their tyres and ready up. And we should be good to go very, very shortly. And apparently that transition did not work, so let's do the old manual way. There we go. Maybe it's a double tap to get it on my stream deck, but I've forgotten, so... Anyways, as you can see, we're at Monza, and we're about to begin qualifying. So let's get out of that, and wait for the cars to get underway here. It's very quiet, however, so let me just make sure my audio isn't screwed. Okay, it should be alright. There we go. Alright, I've got a car coming out here very shortly. Let's see who it is. I'm expecting one of the teams at the other side of the pits to come out first. And it looks like it's going to be Bassing when the first one's out, along with the Canada. He's in a full time right on long. He's going to reserves. But he's picked up 2 drivers this week, so he's still a full-time driver after that. Driving half for the entire week alongside Hayden Dingo as he gets his outlet. Also, let's get all the other necessities of Spectator up. So we need this, get our telemetry enabled as well, and details, and best times. So that's all sorted. That's like the UI. Not like that. There we go. Get rid of that as well. Oh, that's still one of those. That's going to be annoying because I don't really have Twitch chat open anywhere, so... Because my other monitor is kind of screwed, so... Yeah, that's hopefully it's enough. Just wait for cable around here, but anyways, if I'm not as interactive as chat, you will know why. As the more cars now head out to begin their pit or their first flies, we will just stick with Cadillac to begin with, because he is normally a very, very fast qualifying driver. Also, want to point out that Dingo, Tilt, Midnight, and Andy Room looks like they're beginning their first flies on the medium, so instead of banker as Cado comes out into fresh air here, so he will be uninterrupted as he makes his way into the Rotifilio. 1 and 2, maybe a little bit too much curving there through the left-hander as he makes it onto the Curva Grande. Nice fast corner. Most cars here, you'd normally get to around 300 k's to reach the end, as it looks like one of the Alphas is having a bit of a retro time there before Parabolica, but let's see on Cata. He's going quite well at the moment here. Now for the Lesmos, keeping it on the curves but not having to use the runoff. Makes a second corner as well, and he has kept that very, very tight here as he opens up and straight down towards Ascari. So what a second time is, it's going to be a 5.3.9, so very decent time there. He goes 1, 2, uses as much as he dares on the right hander. A little bit wide there for the exit of Ascari, right through there as he makes his way down towards Parabolica. The final corner here at Monza might get a little bit of a gap out, or not a gap, so he might get a bit of section from the Renault of Gex in front of him. He's a bit too far away though, but he will be our benchmarker, and he's at 1.3, a very good time as we jump on over to Max, who's about to finish his time. He actually had a slightly better second sector there, 54.7. Let's see if he can now Parabolica in the final sector as he hugs the line towards the finish line, and he goes into provisional. Behind him, I believe, Dover will be our next driver to focus on here. He's coming through to finish off his lap. As the Alpha once again has issues, as he's actually beginning his fastest lap here, so we'll see if anyone else might be finishing off their first one. I think Hayden Dingo is currently finishing finishing off his up. We'll return to Dover momentarily. So there's a pretty good time of 121.2 there. As yellow flags there for Catalog. He's out of the race, but at the very least he's posted a time. His teammate living on his heels at 121.5 there, so not too bad for him there. As going back to Dover, drivers has had a fair bit of strife in most of the races here. It always seems to get into trouble as there are multiple yellow flags, and well, it looks like he's been interrupted, so he has to abort, which is very unfortunate for him there. So let's see what Gex might be, so let's jump up over to him. Jackson, though, has just pulled off a 120.2, so a pretty easy time from him there. As his teammate comes across the line, it'll be a bit slower, but still good enough for top 10, 122.5. So some nice times there, as there is another yellow flags here. Both of the Red Bulls have already posted times, so it's loaded up a bit here, so it doesn't make an issue there. As oh, that is, well, that's definitely one of the the Williams going off there, that being Andy Roo. He hasn't posted a time yet, so that will be some hindrance to him there. Tico might be making his way around Parabolica now, 54.04, so he's definitely been slow in the first few sectors. He might not post a glorious time here, and he is pulling off. I thought he's on his fastest there. Yeah, he's come down slow. It's a 128.2, probably could have got into the 124 from it, as Panda now just comes across the line for 120.5. Let's just see if anyone else might be out there. I think, just having a look here, it's, that's a spin and a half there for Tico, as, let's just go through the order here. I think Jackson will be heading back to the pits soon, so yeah, most of the cars have done laps so far here. Flying Coon is on his outlap, so we might join him for his fly once he comes to the ground. Jump over to it now, as he makes his way down toward Parabolica to try and get a perfect start to a flyer. The big Mercedes of, I believe, Darkley's also behind him, so he'll be on his heels as Finn begins his flyer, speeding down. So finish straight in, one lane to road finish. Should hopefully get past the racing point of Money, but it's going to be close, and Money's just cut him off into the racing line. Oh, Money, can't be doing that, mate. Have to be a lot more careful where cars are. Well, I suppose he's trying to avoid it, but that could have compromised Finn up a fair bit here, so let's see what his first sector times is. If it's a 127, it won't be as bad. He gets a 26.5. That's actually purple there, so very little difference that little incident of Money has made. So it seems as he makes his way around the Lesbos, still getting about 200 k's an hour. Pretty good from him there, but a lot of cars do get caught out here in the second Lesbo, but he only needs the millimeters there of the runoff to get past that bit of track. Let's see how it goes now. Sector 2, and it's a 57.6. A little bit of lock up there, though. That could just compromise at the end to get past the Scari. Still passing in the sector, though, so he is setting up a blinder as Baz is on his outlap as well. We will focus on him. But remember, behind him, behind Finn, that is, Darkley's also finishing up his fly. We'll see how he goes as well, as Finn just clips the white line of Parabolica, but doesn't incur the wrath of the stewards, and well, that's only good enough for 6. We go back to Darkley now, and he is good for good at 120.5 there, so nice time set up by that racing point to put himself into the second row, as Focus begins his first flyer, along with another Haas coming out for a fly. I think that might be Haydinho who might be giving the over to Baz, as, yep, Baz was getting a heck of a lot of tow there. That should really make it, that could actually make a fairly big difference here. Haydinho hits the grass, Parabolica here, yellow flags out at the start finish straight, but cars there, so it's not an issue, as Baz just keeps behind Haydinho here, knows he doesn't need to panic as opposed to 28, so yeah, fairly slow stuff for Baz there as well. He drops a heck of a lot of grapple there from the fast driver. We should actually hone in on here a little bit. I want to see what his times are at the moment. He makes his way keeping this guy straight. Takes a wide line though, doesn't really use the curve arrows. Across the intermediate, pretty slow. 25.2, but he is fastest in the lap, so that's a benefit to him, but he is just gone off, and our fastest second sector is now new as validated his hot time. Now back to Baz here as he looks to try and recover from a somewhat slow first sector here. He's still behind it's like a bit of slipstream here, but yeah, he's going to finish off his lap, and it's only been up attempts, so definitely a lot of improvement there to have the Baz. We'll probably have to go for another flyer. Now, Finn has just posted a 120.3, so that was from earlier, sorry. So I think he just finished off his lap. He might have finished off his lap earlier. That was as a Bazza crossing the line for his first lap of 122.5. As we go back to Max now, who's finishing off his second flyer. A little bit slower in the second sector, but he still might improve here as he runs out of the DRS. He does improve his time, but it's not enough to gain position. 20.8 now for Max as the Alpha of Focus crosses the line. And notice there's a 23.7, Bassing just coming out behind his teammate, but since it's an outlap, no harm, no foul, as the AlphaTauri of, I believe, that could be Winslow just pulling off to the side. Right, Mercedes are starting to cross the line here. Andy, we're about to finish off his flyer, and that's only 32.5, so he's had a fair bit of struggle there as a Bazza comes into the pits. I think Regnall might be finishing off his fly here. Let's see how he goes through its finish the line. Actually, sorry, that's Deco beginning his fly. We'll go to Regnall now as I'll accidentally hit shift, but well, that tells you all, ladies and gentlemen, he has had a pretty poor time, so he'll be coming back to the pitch for a quick top up and reset of boots. Oh! He's just lost it completely there. God, I was not expecting that. He just ran straight into the wall of Parabolica, and well, he's not going to be able to improve his 121.5. That is very, very unfortunate stuff for him there. As we take a minute to breathe here, and we go to Midnight, who is, I believe, just heading back into the pits. Yes, he is. So, seeing if Panda might be getting a fast lap for himself here. Yes, he is. Let's focus in on him. Currently third place at 120.5 to his credit. And he's already at 46 Ks, mind you, actually, going down towards Rodolfo, and he takes that corner pretty darn nicely there. Only needs a little bit of curb to straighten him up and get him ready for the curve to ground there. First sector time's going to be very interesting here. Let's see how he goes. It's going to be on one. Well, it's actually 26.5. Not that far off from what he posted earlier here. Not such a cake, just a little bit there as the flags turn to green in front of him here. Now through the Lesmos. Once again, not only needing a little bit of curb, but he's carrying a heck of a lot of speed. I think it was at 210 when he hit the curb there. So he's definitely a speedy man through the second sector. As let's see what he posts just before Ascari. It's going to be a 3.7, so not bad. But he's actually lost time there for as Focus is out at Rodophilia. It's probably just lost it as Panda keeps it nice and clean for the stewards. Makes his way down towards the final corner. The mighty Parabolica, where we just saw Rangel absolutely send it into the wall a few moments ago. Panda's not going to do the same. I don't think he's going to improve. In fact, he understeers off, and well, that's his fast lap. Completely done. Don't think he would have improved, but yeah, very unfortunate stuff there for Panda as he'll have one more chance to go around, but good job to save it at the very least. Now let's see if Anyru's off. His teammates heading into the pits. Now I believe there was a man on a fast, or about to get a fast lap here. That will be Finn, currently second place. Baz might be coming out till very, very late here. He should be coming out. He needs to improve on that 13th place, but yeah, this is not too good for the Ferraris as Finn. I think he actually did quite well there, and that the first Rodofilo doesn't have too many issues as he uses swing now towards the chicane. Is going to be a fastest first sector there at 26.3, so that's really looking for definitely ran a lot better than it looked, as he has to quickly grab a little bit there out of the chicane into the Lesmos now, carrying a fair bit of speed here, but he hits the grass again as well, so the car a little unsettled for Finn there, and he is definitely taking it wide. He might just be doing this time now, but he's going to lost a fair few attempts there through the second sector as he comes through, and yeah, from purple to effectively 2.5 tenths down his time, needs to ace the last sector. Goes for Ascari pretty darn cleanly there, and he catches quickly up to the racing point of, I believe that is Darkly, maybe finishing off a lap. Let's see if he posts some time. We know for sure that Finn might not improve here as he crosses the line. He actually does a little bit, but obviously it's not enough to take away pole from Jackson as we get towards happy hour here in this qualifying session. Already 15 minutes gone here as we hit the 3-minute timer. Baz about to begin a fly here as he soon to get past Ascari and Parabolica. Dover looks like he's finishing off a fast lap here. He's doing a little bit of time, but he doesn't get in position, so he'll get a fair few more positions there, thank you very much. Goes up to 6th as I believe that could be Jackson beginning a fly. Yes, he is. Our current pole sitter. Best this time at 120.204. And we'll get clear air to do it as well here as cars in front of him just begin fast laps as well. Baz has just crossed the start finish line as well. It's actually already breaking for the Red Ophelia, so also as well. He improves there, Jackson. That's not enough for purple, but still an improvement means that he's going to be a lot faster in the next few sectors as he doesn't clip the dirt like Finn did earlier. It's getting a pretty tight line here, Jackson, as he doesn't hit the grass as well. Let's see how it goes for Lesmos. Just a little bit of runoff needed here as Dover will have to pull off to the side. Does let Jackson through there. Let's see what the time is here for Jackson. It's going to be in the threes. It's going to be a 10th for improvement there. Actually goes purple as well. So we for Jackson here as he makes it out of the Ascari. Very tight there. Doesn't even need his white line to get him set up as he makes his way down towards Parabolica to finish off his second fly, looking to improve, maybe even get into the 19s here if he's nailed this final sector as he makes it through. What his time be? It's going to be no improvement there, has lost it throughout that last sector. Now quickly back to Baz as he posts a heck of a speedy time through sector 2 and it's good enough for 6th place, so Baz improves on his time as one of the Red Bulls just finishes his lap. I think that is Bassick there moving up into 4th place, so nice lap for him there. Panda on his out lap here as well as we're into the final minute of qualifying here. Let's see how he goes. He will get a slipstream of the Mercedes, but he probably will want to try and get rid of that Mercedes foe as quickly as he can because he will be faster than the little kid. Pretty much every single department here as they make it through Red Ophelia without too many hassles here. Panda just staying in behind the Merc now, as quickly as he can as we're into the final 25 seconds of qualifying here. The final few drivers will be finishing off their laps now. As there we go, the Merc lets Panda through. Yellow flags also are bound for cars pulling over. Double stake on Panda for now. We might jump over towards Darkly once this lap is done here, but qualifying all but done here. 5 more seconds to check gets unfurled. Panda has still got one more sector to manage after. Let's see what his time is here. Looking very speedy here, and it's going to be a 53.5, still slower than his last attempt, however. So let's see if he improves through Parabolica as cars begin to finish off their laps. I think one of the Red Bulls will be finishing off a lap. That will be Max. Let's see what he posts here. No improvement there, so he's got third moment, but Panda might interrupt him there in third position as he comes towards the line. Needs to have gotten that sector done perfectly. There's a massive improvement there, all the way up into second place as one of the Haas's is about to hit the line, that being a Dino, but he doesn't really improve. Let's go over to Darkly now, finishing off his last flyer, but he's horrifically slow there through his second sector, and yeah, He's giving up the ghost there, so he will stay in 6th place for the moment. I'm just seeing if there's any more cars might be on a fly here. Maybe Max if he's going for another one, but he's slow there for the final few sectors, so it looks like he won't be improving. Renault's is still out, but actually he's already got the checkered, so that wouldn't really matter. Money not really improving on his time there. He's back to yellow, so he will stay in 14. Cornwall doesn't improve. Well, yeah, we're just waiting for Money to cross the line. It's Valdez's lap, but he needs to speed up just so he can get out qualifying as quickly as we can here. Well, that is going to be your starting grid here for the next race, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson to Panda in the front row, then Finn, Forward in row 2, passing it darkly in 3, passing Dover, Ferrari along out of row number 4 there, coming out of top 10. Catalog a little bit through, and then crashed out, along as fast behind him as well. Position, and then Capital Field, Regular Money, Heydinho, Midnight, Tilt, Ruth, Focus, and Tico, who really struggled there, only had one lap to improve, and well, unfortunately didn't. So, with that, I only have you in one ear, I think I know why, so let me go here. Sorry about not seeing that earlier, as I said, every time I log out this, and I don't have a second monitor. I need to go to mono. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, guys, I forgot about that. Should be fixed now. Probably also annoyed a fair few people from not watching, but anyhow. Jackson gets pole. He'll be looking to try and get a back-to-back win here in the Formula F1 League. Alright, there we go. I'm not in darkness anymore. I can actually see without my eyes needing to strain. Okay, so the drivers are now just looking to try and figure out a setup here for the race. Although, in saying that, I'm expecting just absolutely no downforce and everyone sending it into the first corner. So, let's see what happens here as everyone begins to ready up and get their setups of the race done. Probably also expecting just one stoppers here for the race as well. There isn't really much need for the hard tyre unless you're going for a very long stint here at Monza, so yeah, it's going to be a good race here. A lot of, as I said before, a lot of car actions are the first turn expected during practice races. So I take the inside line and one of them, and well, I copped a lot of side pods damage. Let's just put it that way. Still won the race though, so you know, always positive there. But yeah, everyone just waiting to get ready here. And well, it looks like everyone's just taking their time here with setups, as should get a few ready ups very soon. And there we go, Winslow will kick it off. Facing a time now comes down here. Cars have had plenty of time to get their setups done here. And as I said, probably a lot of downforce lacking would have to be said. So, we'll have the formation lap. And then we'll have our 50% Grand Prix around Monza. Yeah, all the cars now will be ready to go. On the grid, and there's no formation lap apparently. And there we go. Lights out and away we go. There's no formation lap, and well, that's left everyone scared. But as Jackson gets a flying start off the race here, Formal looking to try and make a dive bomb down Redifilio. As here we go for the first corner, and Formal's drawn straight to Jackson. He cops a little wing damage from Jackson. Able to keep it through there as the other come out, and there we go. There's a safety car. Gex colliding into Haydinho, and there we go. I said it. Safety car into the first corner, and well, at the very least, no one has been taken out early. Let's get all these sorted now. We'll go to tyres. Invincible will be on the spectator menu. Yeah, let's just go through the field now, seeing as any damage. You know, Formal does so he might be with me here. Panda looks like he's got it away. Alright, oh, that can go. He's missing out on the left side behind him. Will be Finn. And looks like he has been able to avoid blows there on Redifilio. Behind Darkly as Hateroo just beat himself in to Tico, and well, that's back in the field there. Very going to be heading straight into the pits, but as I was saying, no damage there to Darkly. Dover, he's pretty clear as well. Back to Bassing. Yeah, looks like that record made it pretty good. Here we go, pit stops are starting to begin here. For the end of the first one's coming through here as well. Others, the other pass will be coming in as well, as we will look at those pit stops now. Max just being held up with traffic there a little bit, but he will eventually get through. Money the last try to do apart from Hateroo, who is very slow into pits after crashing in the safety car. That's really good but yeah, no formation lap, and well, that's probably a fair few drivers out here. No actual DNFs, how the first was going. I'm quite surprised by that. Obviously, few drivers are missing a braking mark, Formal being the most common, as we saw that one on stream. But yeah, it's very at least it's a pretty decent apart from that here as our cars just being weak over off tyres. There we go, there's the pit stop drone. What's the not top of that size. Anyways, back to Jackson here. As the leader. So car not coming in this lap, so we'll have one more. Better lap under safety lap 4. Actually, one of the chances have a double towards that. At the positional changes so far as Ragnar. What has Ragnar done there? Christ. We'll focus in on Hateroo here as looks like he's just binned it into the wall. Has he maybe stopped contact into someone? That is interesting as really quickly swept apart here, or swept away, but that might just constitute yet another lap of safety car. We'll soon see as we get back to the leaders. No one else having contact so far as we go back into the change he has in this position. The biggest one is Formal and Panda having to stop after making contact at Redifilio. Yeah, you can just see 11-14 lost there. Biggest winner so far is Stover, up into a lofty position of 4th place for him. He has podium 4. But yeah, he'll be more than happy with how that race has started. Catter as well, after obviously bidding it in qualifying. Moves up as Panda and Formal crash into each other here and both caught 5 single qualities from it. So hopefully for their sake, the supercar stays out for yet another lap, but that might not be the case as again as we have Gex has crashed in there into Azabaza. And that is probably going to be a few possibilities again. It looks like only Azabaza has been copped in the 5 seconds there, so he's being called for brake checking. And well, Gex now long at the front wing. He has to come into the pits as Jackson has control of the field. He's given another gap there to the safety car. So we'll be back under green flag conditions here at Monza. And well, look at this massive gap here. Darkley has really slowed the field up behind him as Finn has just slammed dunk overtaken Jackson there for the immediate lead of this race. Dover has somehow flew into 3rd position there. But by gee, what's happened to the rest of the field as Darkley has absolutely slowed them up, and well, the 3 cars in front of him, they've just been given a 3-4 second gap there for their troubles. Cars like it's over at Ophelia now as Dex and Paul make their way into the pits, along with Ander as well, so all 3 of those drivers now right there, having to change those tyres in the front again. We'll focus on passing here. He improved a little bit there from the shenanigans, so he might be able to try and take advantage as Haydenio overtakes Keito off screen. And well, just like that, we're into VSC. VSC here, not sure why. A bit of jump behind though, containing what looks like anyone from, have to say, Haydenio back to Andrew there, so maybe they've brake checked each other here. Let's go back to the field there. Yeah, he's missing the wing. Money lost something on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, most of those cars are looks like they've got damage there. Oh! Yeah, Boga's probably having to come into the pits now as well. Just like that, we're back into green flag conditions here. Jackson can't make an overtake there. A bit too far back at Red Ophelia. There's a train sign form behind him. Ooh, Bassing might have got a very close there to Kata, who's absolutely done him there at the VSC. And Kata's looking to try and overtake Darkley as well. He's going to the inside line at the ground survey. He's got a bit of some train sign here. He's out to try and get the overtake done here at the chicane. Gibbs has to get Darkley. They're racing over Darkley. Very slow out of the corner there. But it's hard to overtake out of the chicane, so Kata has to warm up behind him here, going through Lesmo's low. I do like he'll be looking to try and have it done now, especially when Darkley hits the grass there. Kata going to be looking at trying to get here if he can, but he's just a bit too far back here. Here to the Warriors in front game, so he'll be by this time he may be looking something at Parabolica all down the straight, but Bassing is right behind him as well here. Darkley might lose a couple of positions if he's not careful. Kata nearly in front here as they make it through Parabolica, no contact there as Finn posts the fastest lap. DRS being able to shortly as well as here we go. Darkley has lost 1 position, will he lose a second though? Bassing is trying to get up the substrate here, but Darkley looking to try and do Kata again as they break into Red Ophelia here. Will they give each other enough room? And well, Darkley's been forced onto the curves there. He's been slowed down and probably Baz as well. So Kata breaks away here from the field. And be looking to try and quickly catch up to our leading trio. Azabaza on hard here along with Windsor and Tilt will be looking to try and finish off the race on those hard tires. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a race for 5th at the moment here that we will be focusing on here. Darkley really slowing down the field as the DRS gets opened up with Baz. Well, can only really easily close up on him here. We're looking to try and slam dunk Darkley around the front straight. As it looks like Andrew has gone off at the Lesmos. We'll probably regather it in time, although there's a Lindsay coming up behind there. Hopefully there's no contact. Yes, there is no contact there as Bassett gets the overtake done and dusted on Parabolica. That might just open up DRS to Darkley here and to that for a double. But can he do it as they get past that start, finish straight? Bassett might have another gap there. avoid the Ferrari, as here we go, nearly 3 wide. They'll have to settle for 2 here as Baz goes through it here. He's forced over the curbs, and Darkley might have just given him enough room to muster through the Curva Grande here, as he just sneaks in behind Baz, and he looks to just try and possibly bomb him going into the chicanes. Very, very much behind it. Darkley as Baz, he goes for it half-heartedly, but he can't finish it off. 2 Haas's might be going close very short. Oh, sorry, the Alpha Midnight and the Haas of 18 might be going close very shortly down here through Ascari, as it looks like Bassink. Oh, he's had an absolute mare there. He has gone off and is losing a lot of position there. Loses it pretty much everyone there as Midnight will get a position there. Force onto the grass, however, and Heydinho will say thank you very much for that. And will gain that position over as Mercedes continues to spin it here. Go to 2nd place now, where Dover is now DRS of Jackson. Jackson will lose time coming down here as the softs open up for the hard strategy here. Dover really catching up to Jackson here. Jackson's going to go defensive, lets Dover through on the inside. He has a racing line, but can he hold it out here? He's going to try for the cut back, and Jackson, having to use all the curbs there, has been slowed down absolutely to a standstill. Dover moves up to 2nd place. Very lofty heights for him, but more importantly, flying thin. That means he now has a massive gap up in front of 3 seconds as Dover looking to try and do dark once and for all here. He goes wide here through the driver. He tried to look for a dive bomb here, but he's been too far back. And oh, Azabaz was running straight into him here. And that is, of course, the cascade of Darkley actually falling back behind Baz. A very hectic chicane there as Baz finally gets 5th place. Darkley has to fall in behind. Well, as with Baz after being in a good spot here, there's a bit too handed in to the chicane. Rushes in as Darkley looks to try and get Bazza done once again here. It's a back and forth, and he will have the speed. No, oh, that is horrific there. Darkley, Bazza, Bassink having to go so wide. Heydinho probably going to be the beneficiary of that little tussle there, as everyone loses front wings in front of him and behind him as well. And that could just necessitate pit stops here. And can he go on the hard race? So it might just be options for the drivers as Will Baz makes a very late call to dive into the pits there. And Heydinho, on the mediums, he was forced to pit early after going blows with Renfilio at the first lap. He made his way all the way into 4th. Midnight as well, into very lofty heights of 5th there, with the money just behind him at 6th. So a snapshot of the race at the moment here. Finn in 1st, Dover 2nd, Kata about 4.5 seconds away in 3rd place, and a big gap to Heydinho, who's all on his lonesome now after the cars around him concertinaed into each other. Behind him, Midnight definitely out of position here, but he'll be very happy with that 5th place he has at the moment, looking to really probably get a top 10 position here. Objective here, as we said. Behind him is Money, behind him is Jackson after signing a pole. Well, he's come in for a pit stop in for stops as well, so it looks like he's going to be going for a 2-stopper. I think that's Dover going off there, yes indeed. Adascar might just have enough for Heydinho, just closing out the rate of knots here. But will he get DRS? No, he won't. About 0.2 of a second off, collecting the front wing, looking down the straight. So he might have a little bit of slipstream, but Dover goes into the pits nonetheless. He's probably going to be heading onto hards here as Heydinho runs out of DRS here, only 3% to his credit. As Red Bulls have found each other here in the middle of the pack here. Bassink looking to try and overtake his teammate at all costs. And we'll have to wait for the main straight as Paul won't have DRS. So this should be a slam dunk for Bassink, although he's a bit patient the young man. Eventually Paul lets him through. And now the Sonic 2 comes up here for the drivers as Formal will have to try and be careful. Independence a bit too far away there. Will lock up their map Max, but make too much of a difference there as Winslow goes off there after Ophelia. He's going to lose a heck of a lot of positions there. Maybe Gex might be able to do him here at Curva Grande. You do get a lot of speed. If you can get the slipstream going here. Lucas Jackson, it looks like he's having internet issues in this game here. He's a left server as, oh, that is Tico spinning in there past the chicane. He revs up the car to get back, but he's now down to the 18th. He's still 2 spots in front from where he was in the starting order, but yeah, looking too good from Everything. Pins it again. Really struggling without downforce here, so it seems that he might even lose 19th as Tilt goes past, and yep, Tico back to the bottom of the grid. Alright, a pit stop there for Midnight. We'll allow Focus into 6th spot, but Dover is catching up to him very quickly here, even without DRS. Probably will look to try and overtake him either at Ascari or at the main straight next time round, just to make sure he can have it done. Barkley just holding it up in 8th spot at the moment in a world of his own. That is behind him in 9th on the hard tyres. Sorry, there, unfortunate time to have a cough as Dover overtakes Focus there on the pressure medium. It's almost done, but I thought it was a little more patient for overtake, because now he will have to worry about Focus with DRS, but coming up and account that shouldn't be an issue for DRS. Finn probably looking to stop sooner rather than later here as Cabba makes his way into the pits. His teammate overtakes him. He's got to stop one more time onto softs more than likely to pick off the race. Yeah, most of the grid have all but completed their first stops. A few exceptions being I don't know if there's any exceptions right now. Part of Finn as a Focus makes his way into the pits. Well, we'll focus here on Midnight for the moment. As Cutter gets a 5-second penalty for going to cutting here. Oh, that's a lofty one there from Stives. Midnight will just overtaking money here. Formally looking to probably try and get past him as soon as he can, but he has to be respectful of the driver on the fresh tyre, on the warm tyre, sorry. We'll just let Max by. Really fairly spread out here. Not really much action at the moment. This is what happens when you don't get single safety cars. The field just spreads out and it's just allowed to race at their own pace. As Finn get the first lap of the race, or over lap of the race done, as Panda clocks 3-second penalty for violations. Yeah, he's really trying to stretch out these softs as much as he can here, Finn. Those tyres so must be crying out for their mothers at the moment, because 12-lap old softs, they must be looking very old at the moment here. As Jackson posts the fastest lap here, won't be close enough here to overtake Finn. As I said earlier, we will hit one more time. So this means we'll not take him towards the end of the race. Hatter, probably his main rival at the moment here, but as soon as Finn pits, that won't be an issue. We'll only get about a 20-second pit stop normally here. Oh, sorry, you can normally lose about 18-20 seconds around Monza when you're doing pit stops, so gap to Hatter should be about 6 to 8 seconds when he gets out of the pit lane. Let's see if Finn will into the pits this time around. He will. And so, Dinho should take him, or overtake him in the race, but, on track, but he won't be able to lap him probably once he comes in for his pit stop. So, yep, Finn is out. Very speedy pit stop from there, but he can as you can see, already out. Plenty of gap there to work with. And plus for Kata, he has lap traffic and a relatively fresh set of softs on Jackson behind him to deal with, so he might lose a fair bit of time to Finn here. Red Bull's also one to try and build up as much as they can, as well. Kata really defensive moves there as Jackson has the faster sector, but will he have enough to get the overtake done? Yes, he will. Kata has to give up the position here. Can't do anything about it. He's on hold medium, still somewhat hold medium, so Jackson should be able to skip away, you would say, as Kata really puts his nose to the grindstone. And while the gap is only half a second here, so Kata should be able to keep the DRS range. Won't also, well, he actually might go for it here, going into Ascari, but decides against it. Will just bob on the brakes, and Jackson should be able to get through here as he gets past the lap run. So does Kata. Yeah, Kata now will be the man to focus on here, as it looks like. I would say Money has just been there at the Lesmo. There's the other cars to get through here. So that shouldn't be much of an issue there, as Kata looks fine. Close up with Jackson here. Will he be able to do it for Redophilia though? He pulls out wide, but he's a bit too far back here. Softs really lifting Jackson here at the moment. He looks to try and build up the gap between him and Kata. Red Bull now, as they're just staying leading forward throughout the way, through the race, as Money finally gets out of his Lesmo troubles. I don't know if he's taking any damage, but as he swings through, yeah, he's missing an play once again here, so pit stop's probably about here for Money, as he drops even further back in the field, after being a lofty height of 6 earlier on. Panda has overtaken Pazza as well in the meantime, but he has a penalty to contend with, so he needs to build up that gap. Not really a purpose for reporting everyone, as everyone is fairly spaced down here. We also do see a Williams right behind a Ferrari, but that is just not traffic really for Tico and I think Dover, so yeah, that's also Red Bulls at the moment. They've had their struggles in this race, as oh, here we go, he was going to slow there through Redophilia. That's actually Finn actually getting yellow flags out here, and oh, there's a bit of drama there, as Jackson, he's slow as well. So a bit of a how do you do there at Redophilia. Carl's just concentrating up and forcing the marshals to wave the yellows. Now Jackson just trying to overtake the lap traffic here on that Mercedes. Trying to do so for the first of those modes. That Mercedes wants to get up the spot. Over as well enough, and notice really close to that now to Jackson. Getting as well, so you can't go to Jackson, but he's been hampered there for a go. No! That is a massive up there for Andy Roo. He spins back onto the track, and that could just be enough for a safety car here. I think Darkley's coming up behind here. Yeah, he's on the curb. That's really a safety car, and yep, there we go. And the few cars are already in the pits here, and that could be massive for him here. Money's in the pits, I think. Well, Jack is on the pits, his teammate is, so he'll get a massive move up, and I just think Kata, well, he's making his way out of the pits, but hey, Dinho has had a stonker there. As he retains second now because of it. Flying Finn taking the opportunity to dive onto the softs. Well, one car soft going out here, that being Baz. He's going to be more than happy to move up to 4th position here. But here we go, the field's now going to be nicely bunched up as Basting moves up to 5th as a teammate of Formal heads into the pits. And yeah, a massive moment there for Andy Roo has completely shaken up this race. Kata now has track position with those mean tyres. But he will have to deal with the drivers behind him on softs. Baz, a massive risk there. Staying on the hards, but he is failing track position here. He can't drive the nuts off his Ferrari. So you should see how that one works out from there. Yeah, massive moment there, however. For Andy Root has brought out the safety car. And the field will have to bunch back up. And there we go, Cato now going to the hit. He hasn't fought after the safety car here, so he actually might just be able to slide in to second place here. Let's see how Finn goes. He's making his way through Parabolica now. Will be very touch and go here. So Haas, right at the end of the pit lane is his spot, but Finn really needs to hit on the gap as Focus is out. He's binned it at Lesmos. And now will Finn be able to beat Alcata? Yes, he will, just in time. So he retained second. Cata, well, he'll just trickle back into third, but Focus hitting it there. We'll go on to Winslow's view to see where Focus ended up, and yeah, we just saw him disappear there at service road, but yeah, it looks like he's probably hit the gravel and just spotted in inside wall out of the second Lesmos corner, so bad luck for Focus there. So he could have actually got a fair few points for himself. Fortunately, he'll finish off the race in 18th spot. As the safety car starts to catch up, driving. Oh! This could be huge. As Tico now could be a roadblock there for the drivers behind him. Obviously, in a F1 2020, lap cars can't unlap themselves, so it would be a good feature to have, even if it does cost one extra lap, but would avoid drivers like this. So, also, I think that's Money as well, maybe? Yeah, Money as well behind Tico. So for Dino, he just had a stonker of a safety car there. Has two cars effectively as roadblocks behind him. And we'll have a heat lap dash to the finish. As I said before, few laps before the safety car, cars do get spaced out. Everyone gets their chance to find their rhythm, and well, you normally see cars begin to catch up, but Andy Root just bit the DRS open into Scari, and well, Dino, it's a massive sub. He gets a free hit stop and he gets first. Not only on the track, but in the race in general as well. And he has two lap cars behind him who can effectively be roadblocks at the start. Has just told me that they've added 23 restaurants near me. It's a lot of enthusiasm. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Unfortunately, I don't really have money to spend on Uber Eats at the moment, so there'll be a few more added before I access the app once again. Anyways, Terry car should be in this lap. We'll just wait to see what it does after Scari and no, it looks like one more lap of safety car, so as I think that's maybe Yex having an issue there behind, I believe, on the AlphaTauris. With that, we just beat them. And oh, safety car in the slap, what the hell? Safety car really calling it late here. It'll just make these drivers as they make their way through the start finish line. We're back on the green flag conditions here. As the passage also being caught out from it here. The yellow flags immediately as, oh no, two with Panda. Looking caught up with Parabolica here as Passing has taken the position maybe over Kata. No, Kata fighting back here. Kata will just have the advantage. Going through to Redifilio. Anything else here? Formal has just got that as well. He's going to try and get that done as well. He has the pace as Money just trails behind. Here we go. All on the inside line. Trying to get Darkly done and dusted with here. How's he break? He breaks nice and late, but Darkly tries to switch back. Won't be able to. Max takes the racing line. Money Winslow able to overtake as the passer who's just dropping down the field here. Money getting a 5-step penalty for ignoring blue flags. Winslow able to pick up another spot here. Soda has taken over passer from Scurry. Well, he was Scurry straight. Dinho tries to latch on to Dinho, but in many moments, Dinho and Kata passing. Lost damage, maybe? As you can see what happened, but Jackson is out, and there's this yellow flag in the second to 3. Jackson once again losing this game, and that allows him to get through. So does Dover. Taking the opportunity back here as well. Jackson really slow on the AI positions here. He has been boxed in as well there by Thoreau. No charge there by Dover. As he picks up 4th place with Bassing. On these 11 lap hold meetings now. Looks like struggles towards the end, and oh, there goes Dinho off the track. He was in the lead, and now he's not even in the first block, all the way down to 11. A wretched Redifilio for him there, and that's his hopes and dreams for the race. Quashed immediately there. Catalog now the massive gap to his credit, 2.8 seconds. And he's on those slightly fresher soft tyres, so this could be huge for him here as Dover looks to try and overtake it. He has a slipstream. He presents himself on the outside, but Finn blocks him off. They head into Ascari, but next time around Dover will have the DRS to use here, so then he might have an issue there as Jackson, other than net troubles, or his game trouble, sorry, has dropped himself all the way back down a nice spot, so his game not being kind to him there, and as well effectively destroyed his race as well as Baz moves up into 5th there. Formal can't do anything to stop him at the turn in of Parabolica. Catalog posts a fastest lap there. But here we go, Max is going to try and redo him here. At Redifilio has the car in front, but he switch back, but he just slows up as enough there to make that point in the moment here as behind Jackson moves over. Here we go, Baz looking to try and get Formal done here once again. Just far back for that, so he was right this time. This time, sorry. Wait. Fastest lap there at 1:15 squad here. Able to overtake Dinho now in the pits as Baz looks to try and overtake these Red Bulls here. That's going to be Max first, but Max now has DRS thanks to his teammate. Well, these Red Bulls will probably be thinking tactically here as Dinho is off once again at Redifilio, not loving the first corner here. In fact, at Monza is Dover. Try and get Finn done with here for 2nd place. He will have the DRS, have penalties there this time for trackless violations at Dover. He will go to the outside. Can he get this done? No, he decides against it and just falls in behind Finn, who's actually really starting to catch up to Kata here. So maybe Dover realising that having Finn leading to the front might be the right call as both Darkly and Winslow lose positions there off the screen. we'll go back to Baz now, as he's right up. Formal's Clacker here presents maybe decides against it. Falls back behind here. The yellow flag set one. This time I believe for money. Yep, he's lost it. Redfield, and he's lost it again. He is spinning right round like a Mazza spin there, as he has to use the off-throw there to get back into action here. As in the meantime, Baz has been able to take out Formal at Lesmo, so he's now on the tail of Bassing. We're looking to try and catch up to him here. Burascari, as we try and nail him with the at the main straight. Buckley as well, looking for an opportunity as money's bended at Curva Grande, and that is a VSC, so a goal opportunity for Baz will be squandered here to try and get the overtake over Bassett. Well, the rest now being neutralised. Kata might just be able to gain this to his advantage here, as Zen has to take his time. Go for it, Ophelia, to not incur the wrath of that very, very annoying Delta. Well, there we go. We're back on the racing conditions here at midnight. The first car we've been speeding in the VSC today. Kata's probably lost a few attempts there through that VSC, so Finn has got it out to a blinder. Not so bad because last time we had an overtake, it was on stream because we didn't think he'll do it as Lesmo's. Won't do it here though, as Dover now waits for his opportunity to ride. Early on the home straight this time around. It's Baz right up behind Bassing here. All but done now. They're up towards Scarry. A little late here with that uphill, but Bassing just guards his line well and keep Bassing bay, but for how long he's very on here now. Bassing and Baz on those soft tyres. Just try and nail him as soon as he can. As Finn continues to close the gap up to Kata here. Kata has one little mistake. Even the DRS range, and he could have, well, it'd be the first long time the half boys slipped through his hands. He's very spaced out now, as Finn can just sniff Kata's engine going through. Redfield there. So it costs a penalty, Midnight having to hit on front ring damage. But yeah, Finn is now dropped over off here, and he can focus in hard on trying to get Kata in these dying few laps. And Baz still unable to take Bassing at the moment here. But yeah, Finn really starting to close up the gap here. Kata's probably lost a second and a bit more over the past few laps, and that's just going to allow Finn to get the slipstream now. He's pretty much nailing this guy. Probably even DRS for the home straight, which would be huge. Finn really getting a lot of time here, but is it enough? No, Kata should get back to 1.2 at the DRS detector, but Finn might still take advantage of the slipstream, so he won't come in at the rate of knock, but he will definitely close up the gap. As there we go, Bassing's got in the position. Over Bassing was eventually going to happen with Bassing on the older tyres, but on for the penultimate now. Finn will just try and stay in Kata's slipstream here. Just keeping the gap at the moment, but we know that he is a little better for his quarters, so it seems he's getting a lot of his time for there, but a bit of a lock-up might just cost him. As they may get through to feeling, yeah, he's lost a 10th, maybe even more, once they get out of the Grande. So Kata is holding his own at the moment. Dover, the rest of his own in third spot at the moment. And oh, there we go. That probably destroyed any chances that Finn had of winning this race. Pressing penalty, Kata will skip away there. So just needs to keep his car clean for the next lap and a half, and Kata would have done it. He will win his first race here will be at Monza after crashing out in qualifying. Here at Azabaza taking on Winslow, trying to climb up into the spot here. Winslow on the very fresh softs. Should be able to hold on to his spot like that. 5-stick driver will try and go for it if he can, but that Prix penalty might have been possible. So plenty of time penalties being dished down in the late part of this race as we get past Kata crossing the start finish line here. Finn might look for some moral victory if he can get Kata done. At some point, Kata's very slow there for Raphaelio. With Finn now having a 3-second penalty and Kata being very, very clean for his racing. Oh, who just went off there? That is Panda. He's going straight off at Ascari there, and he's lost a fair few positions. Somehow doesn't cop damage, but that's a race that could gone a lot better for the man. So has Haydinho's. He's in the lead and then has had an absolute man with the Redophelio. And well, he was forced to box to repair wind damage. So second last on the road at the moment. As Kata begins the final sector here, he's driven a very good race from having to start outside the top 10 here. That last safety car really helping him there, getting a free pit stop. That free pit stop has put him in a position where no one can catch him. No one has been able to beat him on the road. As they make their way around the Parabolica, Catalog will win the Italian Grand Prix. Fino, very well done. A very nice effort to keep on for second place. Dover, an absolute bang of a race to get himself onto the podiums. Baz will finish up in fourth. The two Red Bulls behind going fifth and sixth. They'll be happy with that. Darkly behind them in seventh place. It'll be till midnight. Winslow, Baza, Gex, Jackson, Pan, Haydinho, and Tico. As will be any more overtakes on the road. Maybe Panda might get a position back from Jackson as his race does go off once again. As Tico pops it onto Tony. Yeah, a good race there from Catalog to take out the Italian.